Mustafar, the molten world where Anakin Skywalker was defeated by his former Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, leading him to become the infamous Darth Vader. A planet that is covered in rivers of lava, volcanic lightning, and noxious gases. Which begs the question, could you actually survive on Mustafar? In today's video, we will be applying real-world science to see if you could actually survive there. And what if I told you a place like this actually exists in our own solar system, and it may be even worse? Mustafar is located in the Outer Rim's Atrabis sector, which is about 53,000 light years from the core. It's a small planet just over 4,000 kilometers across, making it barely bigger than our own moon. But what makes Mustafar truly unique is its orbit. You see, Mustafar is locked between two gas giants, Mustafar, which can be seen here, and Lafrani, which can be seen here. As each celestial body pulls on either side of Mustafar, it gets caught in this kind of cosmic tug of war. Scientists refer to this as tidal heating. Tidal heating is when a celestial body's interior is heated due to the gravitational pull from one or multiple nearby objects. The gravitational forces between both gas giants stretch and compress Mustafar over and over again, creating friction inside the planet that heats its interior, creating constant volcanic activity and the molten surface. But what's even crazier is that this exact same phenomenon is happening in our very own solar system, on a moon of Jupiter called Io. Io is one of the Galilean moons of Jupiter. It's the most volcanically active world we know, with hundreds of eruptions happening constantly. And just like Mustafar, it was forged by tidal heating. Io is stuck in a tug of war between the gas giant Jupiter and its two neighboring moons, Europa and Ganymede. Like Mustafar, this constant stretching and compressing creates an extreme volcanic environment. Io has over 400 active volcanoes, with some spewing lava up to 500 kilometers into space. Yes, you heard me, 500 kilometers. That's equal to 310 miles. It's a literal space volcano. Not only does it have all of these eruptions, but just like Mustafar, Io also has lakes and rivers of lava, making the climate on this planet extreme. So Mustafar isn't just a cool science fiction idea that George Lucas came up with, it's actually scientifically plausible. Now, going back to Mustafar. If the lava or volcanoes don't kill you, the air and the temperature certainly will. Although there is not actual known temperature on Mustafar, we do know that the lava is around 800 degrees Celsius or 1,472 degrees Fahrenheit. If the lava is around 800 degrees Celsius, this means that Mustafar would have an average temperature between 80 degrees Celsius to 400 degrees Celsius, which is equal to 176 degrees Fahrenheit to 752 degrees Fahrenheit. Not only is the temperature severe, but the air is thick with volcanic gas. Volcanic gas consists of 4 chemical compounds, namely water vapor, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide. Carbon dioxide is odorless and can quickly displace oxygen if it's in high amounts and can cause suffocation. Sulfur dioxide will mix with water vapor in the air, and this can form sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid will burn your skin, your lungs, and can even burn metal. Hydrogen sulfide has a unique rotten egg smell, and in high concentrations it can deaden your sense of smell just before it sends you into respiratory failure and kills you. There is also volcanic lightning on Mustafar. Volcanic lightning is a spectacular phenomenon that happens when ash clouds from an erupting volcano generate static electricity. As billions of ash particles collide, they build up electrical charges similar to that in a thunderstorm. A famous real-world example of this is a volcano that erupted in Iceland in 2010. Not only is there volcanic lightning, but there's also electromagnetic radiation, which has messed with many different ship sensors and has caused many ships to crash. So, here's a question. Could you actually survive on Mustafar? You couldn't. You would die within a few minutes of stepping onto the planet. Some things that you would need to survive is a heat-insulated pressure-sealed suit, oxygen supply that has active cooling systems, radiation shielding to protect you from the electromagnetic radiation. Mustafar's intense atmosphere was why it was a perfect hiding place. I mean, in the Clone Wars TV show, if you remember, if you've seen it or not, Palpatine took the Force-sensitive babies and the Force-sensitive children and was hiding them on Mustafar because it was such a great hiding place that no one wanted to go there. Also, I believe it is in Season 5 of the Clone Wars, Darth Maul and Savage Opress both go to Mustafar to the Black Sun's hidden base there on Mustafar. And it was such a good hidden base because no one wanted to go there. What's even crazier to me is that Anakin and Obi-Wan survived here for so long, and they were locked into the most intense battle of their lives. Can you imagine like the exhaustion and everything they were feeling? I'm sure their lungs and their skin were burning, and on top of that, they were trying to kill each other. If you enjoy diving into the science of Star Wars, make sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into the galaxy far, far away. If you're interested in learning more about Mustafar, Io, volcanic gases, or tidal heating, or anything else that we talked about, the sources are in the description below. Until the next time, may the Force be with you.